Supervisor Kevin Long for being here. The gist of what I did for my honors capstone was a research paper. So I did a lot of history, that kind of thing, long research paper, and now I'm here and I get to do the fun part and sing for you guys. So I researched 6 different composers and talked about the history of their shows and kind of the impact they made and also what their jazz influence is. Jazz has been a big part of my life since like 8th grade. I was the jazz band singer. And then I kind of just really liked it and kept doing it. And then theater, and then I found out theater and jazz kind of go together sometimes, and that was really fun. So it was really cool to get to dive into that world in this project. So my first song is from a show called Girl Crazy by George and Ira Gershwin. This song is a jazz standard, and it's AABA format, 32-bar AABA, set a standard for the rest of theater, really. Big music influence Gershwin had. So this is I Got Rhythm from Girl Crazy. Days can be sunny with never a sign. Don't need what money can buy. Birds in the trees sing their day full of song. Why shouldn't we sing along? I'm chipper all the day, happy with my lot. How did I get that way? Look at what I've got. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my man who can ask for anything more. I've got daisies in green pastures, I've got my man who can ask for anything more. Old man trouble, I don't mind him, you won't find him around my door. I've got starlight, I've got sweet dreams, I've got my man who can ask for anything more, who can ask for anything more. So, short and sweet because I have 6 songs to get through and some of them are kind of long. And y'all probably all know that song. It's very, very popular. Like I said, jazz standard. So this next song is from a show called Fade Out, Fade In. It's by Joel Stein and lyrics are by Adolph Green and Betty Condon. This show originally starred Carol Burnett, but she had a neck injury in previews and had to drop out. But this show I chose because Joel Stein was really in the Hollywood and film world, and he was able to kind of bridge the gap between Hollywood and Broadway. And this was right after Gershwin had died. It's like the 40s, 1940s. Was a big time for Hollywood and Broadway coming together. So this song is Go Home Train from Fade Out, Fade In. Go home train, I'm not leaving today. Got too many things to do. Go home train, here's where I'm gonna stay till my planes start coming through. I've got a ticket, but is from a show called Seesaw. It's by Cy Coleman. I chose this song because it's about an independent Maddie woman. The show also was kind of the first time where it was just about normal people living their normal lives. There was less like spectacle to it. So that marked a big shift in Broadway shows. So this song is called Nobody Does It Like Me from Seesaw. This next song is from Cabaret. We're doing it here next semester if you like this song, so go see it if you enjoy this. If you don't, go see it. Okay, so it's by John Kander and Fred Ebb. I chose this show because it has themes of moral ambiguity, political unrest, and the rise of fascism, which they resonated with that during the post-war 1960s in America. There's political turbulence. This show demonstrates how Broadway could be both socially aware and musically innovative, and entertaining yet reflective. So this show uses jazz to create kind of an intimate setting, which I'm excited to do. This is Cabaret. Get excited. Okay, so this is Maybe This Time from Cabaret. Maybe this time Robert Brown. I chose this song because, kind of like I said before, that was in, for Nobody Does It Like Me. It has the same through line as this upcoming song because it's about normal people living their normal lives. This show is also a song cycle, so there's not a linear plot, which is different than all the other songs I've done so far. And I really like Jason Robert Brown. You can tell the jazz influence in the piano. Let me see what else. Oh, sorry guys. This is so like draft form. Yeah, music can be complex, but you can still tell a story. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So this is Stars in the Moon from Songs for the World. I'd rather have a yacht. so much for coming. It really meant so much for me that my friends and faculty and other friends could be here. Thank you, Andy, for being my accompanist. So this last one is from Hadestown, currently on Broadway. I want to be in Hadestown pretty bad, but this song is a little bit different from the other songs I've done because this show is by Anais Mitchell, who is a folk singer-songwriter. She has 8 albums, which is a very different genre than the musical theater that we've been doing this whole time. But I chose it because there's a lot of improvisation that you can do with this song. I mean, if you see the people doing different recordings of this, there are so many different variations, and that kind of blends in with the jazz style that I've been talking about this time. The show also has themes of political unrest and finding your own, so things like that that we can all relate to. So thank you guys for coming, and this is Flowers from Hadestown. Into the shade.